Why, hello there, dear viewer. It is I, Green Films Official. Today is a special video because it was requested by one of my subscribers. That's right, we're reviewing Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. So, Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is a comedy animated series on YouTube, and it ran from 2010 to 2018. It is essentially a redubbing and re-edit of Hellsing Ultimate, a pre-existing anime series. Now, I have not seen the original Hellsing Ultimate because of this black little seal. However, I know enough about it to know that the abridged version is completely different. While from my understanding, the original series takes itself very seriously, the abridged version is, well, comedic. The show follows Alucard, a fun loving vampire who refuses to take anything seriously, his boss, Integra Helsing, who takes everything much more seriously, leading to a comedic conflict between Alucard and her, and Saris Victoria, Alucard's partner after he turns her into a vampire in order to save her life. There are also villains like the Major, who is the head of a Nazi group called Millennium, a half boy, half cat named Schrodinger, which is actually pretty clever, and of course, who is also referred to as God's assassin. There's actually quite a lot to like about Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I really enjoyed it overall. It implements comedy in so many clever ways, even through the little disclaimer at the start that says, oh, we don't own Hellsing Ultimate. It's so clever.
The following is a fan-based parody. Hellsing Ultimate is property of Coda Hirano and Studio Madhouse. The is this? You assholes brought me back from the dead to read this legal bullshit?
I don't know, it's just something about stuff like that I find really charming. Each character has a funny and likable personality, and it's hard to hate any of the main characters. I really like Alucard in particular. He is very funny, and he has a great design, and he just does whatever he wants, pretty much, and that leads to some very funny moments. He's very rebellious, and he only ever follows orders and if it's for his own reasons. Because of this, he has a sort of on and off relationship with his boss, and that leads to some very funny moments between these two. Some of the best moments of the entire thing are just Alucard and Integra bickering.
Listen, you have an assignment in Ireland.
Ooh, I've never hunted down a leprechaun before. Do you think if I shoot them with my gun, Lucky Charms will explode everywhere?
Sweet Christ. Just get to Ireland, kill the vampire who's taken over the hospital, and bring the police girl with you.
Come on, I have to bring her everywhere.
None of the sass.
Yes, Mom.
Integra herself is also a very cool character. She has a lot of badass moments, and even though she's a lot more serious than Alucard, she still has quite a few funny moments. Saris was also fantastic. She has a lot of cool moments, she has a lot of funny moments, and she reminds me of Nezuko from Demon Slayer in the sense that she's very cute, but at the same time she's very badass. And the villains were cool too. I'm not going to get into all of them in this video because that'd take too long, but just rest assured they're cool too. An aspect about this little series I find incredibly impressive is that it was able to tell a new story and change some of the characters' personalities using only footage from the original series. Alucard, in particular, from what I know of the original, is completely different. He's more serious and straight in the original, and in this, he's like sort of a goofball who does whatever he wants. The character of Rip Van Winkle acts like a spoiled teenager, which I think might be different from her original counterpart, I don't know. Her article on the villain's fandom wiki makes a point about it in the opening paragraph, so I'm just gonna go with that. But to anyone who has seen the original series, please let me know. For me, it's Alucard's change in personality that I find the most impressive. I think it's so fascinating that they were able to take this character who was so straight and serious in the original and turn him into this goofball using only footage from the original series. It's really creative. I have a couple of issues with the series, but they don't ruin it for me. Number one is that some of the jokes early on in the series, especially, feel kind of insensitive. I won't get into what they are right now, but yeah, if you've seen the series, you probably know which jokes I'm talking about. My other issue is just that sometimes the audio quality sort of uh, lowers a bit, and so it doesn't really sound as good. This is only really in like a few scenes sprinkled throughout the series, but yeah, when it happens, it is noticeable. But yeah, aside from those two issues, I really enjoyed Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I thought it was very funny. It has a lot of reoccurring jokes that are consistently funny. I would now like to share some of my favorite jokes with you.
Sorry about that whole shooting you thing, but I know if you look deep into your heart, which is currently all over that tree, you'll find a way to forgive me.
Killing at least a dozen innocent people.
Oh, so did Anthony Hopkins, and he got a f***ing Oscar for it.
Sir Integra, I apologize. I tried to stop him, but when I pleaded with him, he merely responded with, and mind my French, no offense,
I'm taken.
the police. He then proceeded to tilt every painting he passed on the way here.
I'm at half-mast. I need to hear this.
Fine! You were right!
I think that went well.
You think it went well? Herr Doctor, I was there. And much like our former boss,
I killed it.
And there were many more that I found hilarious, but just so that this whole video isn't filled with jokes from it, and to avoid spoilers, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Overall, I really enjoyed Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. It was funny, awesome, and damn good fun. If you're interested, I highly suggest checking it out. It's on Team 4 Stars channel, and it's just under 3 hours long. But yeah, anyways, that's it for my review of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, why not destroy that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And to the subscriber that requested this video, I hope it was worth the wait. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.